Hello and welcome back to Planet Zoo. Fine, yes, you noticed the new building from this one. Anyway, I've done with the entrance into the park. Also, you got the alpacas over here, which are literally thriving like no one's business. Now play five. Anyway, you got at least a decent control of how many flamingo females are. Moving on. We'll probably have to do more of the picnic when they make more. And eventually, we're going to have to do these. And yes, there's now a seat and also one of these things in here, which hasn't actually been signed. Set aside yet. Oops. I like make a scene literally in there for fun. Anyway. So yeah, we'll have to at some point deal with these because there are a lot of them in here. You can see most of the elements up there. So yeah. And also, let's move on to the main thing, which is a Capybara and picnic hippo. So, yeah, I've deliberately kept this area full. Got a bridge over where they can go as well into the waterfall as well. There's so bridge. There's one in the water. And yes, upper seats down. Like a mean person. And going over this side, I don't know if they can get to the start. So I need to give it a couple of days to in-game wise to see when they can go and feed them, because I think once every month or they get fed, the animals get fed them again. Also, I've used one of those boards now and nothing got this in because there's actually nothing to go and see up there yet. Then move back, yeah. Now I'm going here. I've now dipped out in here with the box stuff, and also educational speakers are in. So, I thought I'd put more of those talking points in, but obviously I haven't. That I don't know if I did. Some strange reason. That doesn't look like very free food for some strange reason, but it is. Anyway. I thought I did put more of those talking points in. Thought we did. Or am I just looking straight at one? No, obviously not. Oh. Those talking points will probably only go for the main ones, so I will have a few point tours on them as well. I won't put it this side because that's the main side, you'll probably see them. Considering this way. Oof. And if I go into that, zoo's closed, yes. This is why I'm going to have to at some point deal with them, because there's a load of them in this, is it? Those are for. But if I go to the flamingos, I'm going to have to get these out at some point. I've put some more on the. I have slowly gone around doing this, some of them, just to slow down the birth rate of them all, because then at least it gives it hopefully a chance for some to die off. Good. Yeah, there's a loads of them, and I've done that with the flamingos as well. The Indian p-vals as well, quite recently as well, but I'm probably going to have to go to it. There's a load of them in here together, and that doesn't help me at all with the frame rate, or to be honest, not just the frame rate. If I go to setting, that there as well. The packs cleanly. So, one thing I'm actually going to do is we need a name for the zoo, but open, just so we can actually see the flow of people around the zoo. No ATMs. Whoops. Keep getting about that, considering I'm not care about money. So where can we put an ATM? Doesn't look out of place. Not really any. I suppose you can fit it here. Put them in there, because yeah, they're out of the way. Right, anyway. Of course, oh no, they are going to spread. That's at least good. None of them want to go any underpriced. Honestly, couldn't care. So apparently they think the prices are cheap. Too cheap. I want £20 for adult, £15 or dollar for laptop wine. Doesn't turn away good. So I don't think they can actually reach that food trade. Considering we haven't actually had a notification from saying that they can't actually get to that food yet. And we've got a visitor to do. So welcome to me, mate. I'm talking that way, but no idea. Oh. There's multiple votes. Anyhow. Was there, if I remember rightly, start just 4 point and 4 point. So, the opening. Oh, he's definitely quite popular apparently. I'm not actually proud of this code. Oh, that one please, to be honest. That one I'm not fully happy with either, because of, yeah, very not helpful stuff. I like these two though. I couldn't be bothered, to be honest, do much behind here on the reason that you're not going to see it as a guest. So as long as where it is seeable and at the same time where you can actually still see the animals. And as Mingo is about to become available to kick up the zoo. Anyway. So obviously there's not much. In fact, at the moment, at least anyway, no problems with staff flow. With not staff, the peeps of you walking around. They haven't turned up here yet. Soon they will, hopefully. So yeah. Education is on board, but why not? It's there anyway, so you might as well do something on that side. And if I remember rightly, there are. Not you. Not you. And not you. You. A. These are something. Where is that? Signs. Or. Remember rightly, there's a visa point somewhere, but I can't. One thing I'm going to look at is, have we had any of these yet? We have had some unfortunate of death of old age in the zoo. So yeah. And actually Yopakis are very popular. So we might actually do that at some point. I might do that anyway at some point. I'll put a board area for them. And he'd probably be around their exact closure himself. So far the visitors have not actually made their way too much down to any of the other exhibits yet. So what is apparently pygmy hippos and apparently none are very popular. And yes, there's not actually one of those curtains inside, so they can. You will be able to see them via like see them as well. And there's 2 waters and also a enrichment item in here. In there as well once every so often. Right, you cannot reach that one despite I have seen them come over here and actually build that area. So yeah, I really have to admit this. I hope they fix this problem. I'm gonna shove that one just to keep that like that. I'm gonna put that back in so they do get fed in. But they have got enrichment items over here, so hopefully they will come over. So at least we've got guests now coming around. We've got, at the moment, we don't seem to have actually and any issues on most of the areas, it seems like. So how many have we got of vendors? So vendors. We've got 6 vendors. And apparently they're all at work. So vendors, I'm gonna hire 1, 2. Let's do 4. And that can actually be a good thing. This is the only way you can actually find out all of this. 1, 2. Let me nick that boat, that sign. Going over here. Well. Even I don't think why, I'm still putting that as well. So let's shoot the side, so that's where they sleep. Everywhere else I'm not to go. Considering that you can't actually see where the Garlels are because they're in there. And they keep mating like crazy. Well, that was a rude security gun. At least they are getting it. We've only still got that one person. It's still quite fine with education. No, so that's a very anyway. So yeah, I'll be kicking them out of the zoo to build more. So we're not finished. And eventually, and I'm actually tempted to say that I might hide this pathway a bit more. And that's that area which I've also done. Look at the decoration. Those buildings which were there anyway. And if I go along to construction, under blue facilities, yes, facilities I mean. And we'll probably end up putting one of these in, or more than one of them in at some point. And if it's a steam drain, it'd be a multiple station here as well. One for the main area, sort of style. One for an African area, perhaps one for Asian area, perhaps. I don't actually know fully on things yet for that. So if I go to that filters thing, what have we got? We've got African, Asian, Europe, Italian, Indonesian, and standard Planco sort of styled, or classic. Which I don't think I'll use the classic one. Or the Morel areas. But we do want to do a African area. To have an African safari area. And well, it won't be much of a safari area, but it will have an area. Which can also include perhaps a couple of these in as well. Elephants, wild dogs, giant tortoises, cheetahs, bongos, perhaps, and a couple of these. And we still need to do a exhibit area as well for the exhibits as well. A small number of them. Yes, so very easy. So, hopefully, everything should be fine for the zoo. Now, I do need that's something with a paint here. So it's actually buried in the ground. And I had to just put that one in because none of this water was getting clean. And so I'll put that in before it gets to that bad type of thing. So, yeah. Jesus, there's a load of them from down here. There must be one in there somewhere. Oh no. Oh, they're looking at him up there. That one up there. In here. Give them a round of applause for being stupid. What is this? Gene. Go. Come on. Yeah, it does get used, but it will only get used once every so often. They're obviously getting the tool. I've never seen them use that, so I don't know what they do. They haven't made their way up here yet, but they are making their way into a good thing. Obviously, that's where the cash comes. We need to do something like that at some point. And yes, you can make them pay for it. So if you're doing career mode, I'll make a bit of money. So yeah, that is very busy. But at the moment, as there's not many animals in the zoo, you can see fair enough to that. And all this needs to get decorated at some point with all those trees around here. So yeah, and I do once again hope that can actually get put on the main menu itself, the screen area, so you can actually at least have a visual, see it, visualness of it as well. From one feeder to another. So it's still the same. Yeah. Oh, good. They have started making their way up here now. I don't mind if they don't come over us. All up to go see. I think that wall's better than this wall. Overall, save half. Not the Capybara, I should want to use the original one. I haven't got a clue where any of them are. Oh, that's it. I want to use one. Give that one a round of applause for being able to teleport the water onto his head or his back. And that's as cute as asleep. Anyway. So. That was strange. Oh, this is that. Oh, they are using it. And once again, the standard P-Girls are getting annoying. I'm so tempted to remove 90% of what's in here. Because look at them all again. Get in here. Screw them all over. So, like I said, I'm going to actually pause it. I'll go back through this list again and see which ones can I kick out. I might have to kick some of the gold ones out, because obviously the adults have now matured enough to get out of the zoo. Young adult, come in. Young adult, come in. You're an infant. You're not young adult. Young adult, infant. This is something which you really need to keep doing on these now. Elderly, you're the one that started it more off. And like I said, I may have to do some of the gold ones at some point, because there are a ton of them in here now. As well, because I don't really want to do those ones, but if I have to, I will. I know that getting rid of these ones which are not fertile won't actually stop them birthing, but hey ho. Like I said, it might have to be the gold ones I get rid of. As well, because there's just too many of them in here. Infants, so I won't be able to get rid of you. Elderly, infant. So, yeah. This is actually going to be quite a decent haul. Comment down below if you know if you get the points do actually go over to everything else. I'm going to get rid of some gold as well. From that one as well, because that will help big time. As well. At least I survive. One I can't do. Two by the looks of I can't do. I think it was on that list. 1, 2, yeah. Because they're infants. Hopefully that makes it less infant again. But until they have to do the fun business again. Because that saves a lot of money. Like I said, I might have to take some of the gold ones out. Infant, adult. So let's take out one adult. Of gold. Elderly. Young adult, male. Right, let's try and find a old-ish female. And get rid of those adult as well. Because that should help big time. As well, hopefully. All 4 of those, I think. Good. So that should help out as well. Anyway. So once again, let's see if that changed any of our settings. Yes, it did. We've got 2% down for kicking out a load of them. So I'm going to save memory, kick out a load of them. Anyway. So, I'm going to leave it here then, guys. So don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Let's just kick out all the people. So, get out. So, they'll slowly make their way out to the zoo now. So, I'm going to leave it here then, guys. So don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Comment ideas down below. Liking the video is free, and so subscribing is also free. So once again, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And I hope you'll have an awesome day. Goodbye.